Happy Homebrew Wednesday, Christmas Eve, everybody. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas indeed. This is Christmas Eve. It's a Wednesday, so it's Homebrew Christmas Eve Wednesday. Cheers, everybody. Nice looking red ale. Last Pickings IPA right there. That's what that bad boy is. That is the last pickings from my from my hops from last year, and the last pickings from my hops this year of the time that I picked them. You get my gist. You dig. You dig what I'm saying. Interesting thing about this particular beer is it's got a really like a rye quality to it. It's pretty cool, actually. Set these down here. It's pretty cool indeed. I don't know if that's because they were starting to go brown on the vine. So I pulled them off, and maybe that's why it has that little bit of rye quality to it, but I kind of like it. I like that. The rest of that's very simple. That is a extract beer that I did. I buy LME. That way I've got something here to brew if I don't have any grains. And I basically put that together. It was like 6 pounds of amber LME and 2 pounds of DME. And then I steeped I think it was a pound of Crystal 60 to get the color, because I wanted a bit of a red IPA, and that's my Cascade, my proprietary blend of hops. This was actually hops every 10 minutes throughout the entire boil. And dry hop too. There's a lot of leaf hops in that. So what are we doing on this Christmas Eve? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm brewing beer. What else would SJ do on Christmas Eve? He's not out running around the world delivering presents to all the good girls and boys. Although I kind of look like Santa Claus right now. A little bit, huh? Decided to brew some beer. It is just Mrs. Claus and I mean MM and I, this Christmas Eve. We're actually going to do our Christmas over the weekend when the kids and everybody come over. So, we're hanging out. Might as well brew beer. This is actually going to be switch arms. Started to get a cramp in the shoulder. This one is going to be the we're going to call it a corn mash cream ale. Except for it's not going to be an ale. I'm fermenting it out with the 023, which is actually the lager yeast that ferments out at a bit of a higher temperature. Should work fine. Dry yeast, safe ale. So that's going to ferment it out. Very simple recipe. It is 2 pounds of Maris, 2 pounds of Munich, and 6 pounds of two-row. And then there's a mixture of a corn mash in there. And I'm not going to tell you anything about that. So there's where the corn part comes from. So use your imagination. You get the gist. I got my mash going back here. You can see the mash tun with a sweatshirt over it. Had a little bit of time. Basically what we ended up with, I had probably, I don't know, 2-3 pounds of mash that I wanted to keep from a corn mash that we did, because it had some residual sweetness in it. And I was like, hey, I'm going to see if I can pull some more sugars off of that and put it in here. See if I can carry some of that corn flavor. It had a touch of rye, and, well, it was a mash. We'll just leave it at that. And mix it all together and put it in with this mash. Hopefully I don't get a stuck sparge, but there are no guarantees. That's my hope anyway. So that's what I got going on. I hope you all are sitting back with your families, enjoying the evening, waiting for Santa Claus to come around if he hasn't already. I know he already has over on the other side of the world, there in Australia and New Zealand and all that jazz. He's making his way around. Yep, he'll hit here on the East Coast first in the U.S. and then work his way the rest of the way around the world. So make sure you leave something tasty for old Santy. By the time he gets to you, he's been around quite a ways. Leave him a good beer and cookies. He really likes oatmeal chocolate chip. Not that I don't know him personally or anything. Ho, 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 ho. Anyways, enjoy the time. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas Eve. And, yeah, I will see you before the new year. Cheers. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks, and brew beer. Brew beer on Christmas Eve. Oh, let me get my beer. Cheers.